Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. I feel a bit professional today. Look at this. I've got this swanky new setup. I'm filming myself from the side rather than looking at the camera. All feels a bit posh, but you know what? I'm going to do it. And you can even see my salt lamp and my Anfield picture in the background. So you know what? I love this. I'm loving this. Anyway, enough ramble. I ramble enough for everybody. So what I wanted to come on and talk about today is something that's been happening to me in my life the last couple of months, but especially the last couple of weeks. So those of you that know me know I'm a little bit obsessed with mindset and self-development and manifestation and just bringing better things into your life and just up-leveling your entire sort of being and stepping into the person that you want to become rather than being stuck in the person that you've always been. Because for me, when I look back on my life, the person I am now is, oh my gosh, so different to the person that I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I mean, I am unrecognizable from the person I was sort of 4 or 5 years ago. It's incredible what changing your mindset and learning self-care and learning how to put yourself first again, it's incredible what that can do for you on so many levels. But right, there's going to be sticky patches along the way, and I feel that this is where people get tripped up, and I feel that this is where people need a little bit of guidance to get through it. Because when you're on a journey of sort of becoming the person you want to be, as opposed to being and staying in the person that you don't want to be anymore, it's like a roller coaster, and your life goes like this, and you change and you evolve and you learn new tools and techniques, and your mind changes and your energy changes and your whole vibe changes, and you can be massively high and then literally have this incredible crash. And it's happened to me many times. But the last couple of weeks, I guess that's the reason for this video, the last couple of weeks. So I've been on a journey. I've been working with a coach. I've been working with the amazing Amanda for the past 6 weeks now, I think. And I have been so up. I've been learning all of these new techniques. I've been keeping myself in this massive sort of up state, and I've been implementing and I've been doing and I've been working and I've been putting it all together, and it's been feeling incredible. But then, as part of the work that I'm doing with her, I had some timeline therapy, and I got to go back to a stage in my life where I wasn't the person I am now, and where things weren't as good as they are now, and where things weren't working, and where I wasn't this person. And it was lovely. Like, don't get me wrong, I love timeline therapy, and I love doing it, and I love having it, and it's something that I'm really into, actually, because I think it's majorly important. But I had that session, and I had this massive crash. And it's at that point that if you're not learning, and if you're not, staying, and you're not careful, and you're not keeping yourself, if you're not in control of your mind, that's the point where you give up, right? That's the point where you go, my life is a mess. My life's chaotic. It's not working. It's too stressful. Why am I feeling down? Why has this happened to me? I was so high. I was doing all the things. So why have I had this massive crash? I'm not going to do it anymore. And then you give up. And what I want to say to you today is, don't, when things get hard in manifestation, because that's what it is. I know that some of you feel that word is a bit, maybe woo and a bit out there, but basically when you are changing your life in any way, you are manifesting. You literally are. You're up leveling as a person, and you're manifesting the new you. You're manifesting the new person that you are. So we all manifest, right? Without knowing it, every single day. We've all been doing it for our entire lives. The only difference with being intentional about it is that you're actually doing it on purpose, rather than doing it from a place of subconscious where you haven't got a clue. And you're just having all these things happen to you, and you're having all this stuff come into your life, and you're actually causing that. You just don't realize you are, because you're not doing it on purpose. And anyway, so going back to my point, so this is where it gets sticky, because it's so chaotic when you are changing who you are, and when you are becoming somebody else, and when you're stepping into another persona and another identity, and you're totally up leveling your entire life. Once you have the crash, you've been on this roller coaster ride, and you're up, and suddenly, shoom, that's what I've had the last 2 weeks. And the thing is, I recognized it, and I spoke to Amanda about it, and I spoke to Belinda about it, and I knew it was happening. And so I was able to just be kind to myself, to just take care of myself, to give myself the time and the space, and just allow it to happen. And you know what? This week I've come out the other side, and I'm back on the up again, and it actually feels amazing. But had I not known about this, had I not known that I'm going to get chaos, and that life's going to feel horrific, and that everything's going to feel like it's just caving in on me, and it's just horrible, and I'm down, and I'm crying all the time, and I don't know why. Had I not known that was going to happen, I'd have given up. And it's at that point that people just stop, and they don't carry on the journey, and they don't change, and they don't continue to up level. And you need to let the downs happen, because the downs are part of the journey. You have to be grateful for the downs, because they are teaching you that actually what you're doing is working, right? That actually what you are doing is working. It's not this journey that I'm on, the journey that people who are trying to change and develop and grow and evolve, the journeys that we're on is not going to be up all the time. You have to embrace the chaos. You have to learn to say, okay, so this is happening now. I'm actually feeling low. Step back, breathe. Just breathe through it. Allow it to happen. Sleep. Get out in nature, ground yourself, allow it to come through, allow it to be part of the journey, because without that, you don't learn the lesson, and you stay stuck, and you never actually get to that next stage, that next level, that next persona that you're actually trying to get to. So it really is the chaos and the stress and the oh my god, this is horrible, that is all part, and it's a sign that it's all working, and it's a sign that you just need to keep focused. Do not give up. Give yourself some grace, give yourself some space, but don't stop. Let it happen, let it evolve as it's meant to, and just work your way through it, because I promise you, what's on the other side of that, as I am finding this week, what's on the other side of the bumps and the roadblocks and what's on the other side of that it's incredible. It is like the next level. And I know that I'm not stopped. I know that it's going to happen again, and I know that I'm going to have another one of these at some point as I carry on working through this. But for now, I've got over that one. I pushed through it with grace and with ease. I didn't push with tension. I pushed with absolute grace, and I gave myself grace and time, and I got through it. And now, this week, I feel amazing. So that's my message, right? Don't stop when the chaos hits. Don't stop when you hit that first roadblock. Keep going. talk to somebody that knows, talk to somebody that understands, and let them help you. Let them help you through that. Me, if you want to, I am always here. Always. You can join me in my private Facebook community if you want to, where I talk about this stuff all the time, or just here on my page, right? Just reach out, get yourself through the first roadblock, through the first bump, and keep going. And I promise you it will all be absolutely worth it.